Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. Sitting next to me is Mike Brenner. This is the MLB Odds Couple show for Monday, May 23rd. Mike Brenner, let's throw up our record. On Saturday, you had a bunch of losers. You're still up about 5%.
Tell you what, the blind leading the blind. My picks, and I don't know how you did, but I didn't I got killed Saturday, so it was blind picks for sure.
Yeah, and I've had it's weird. I blasted out a bunch of tweets since my surgery, and they've been
you can see enough to send out a tweet.
I don't know why, but my tweets have been losing. But I feel like
maybe you're just putting down the wrong thing and you're not seeing what you're right.
Possible.
Hey, use that. Just blame that.
You know, I feel like I'm going to be able to get back on top of things. And you tweeted out 4 run line winners yesterday.
And at SBR Mike Brenner at Mike B. I tweeted out 4 run line winners, and one of them was an underdog, the Angels. It was actually, I had one client on a alternative run line. He got back 290, but the regular run line for them was plus 200, and I hit it in the first half. The half, you had a very, very good day on Twitter yesterday. So
very nice
feeling
job.
Good about today, my man.
Sometimes those Twitter picks that don't make it out to the show are losers. Sometimes they're winners.
Yeah.
You can get Mike's picks at SBR. What's your Twitter?
It's at SBR Mike B.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good. Today's card, it's a Monday card. We have a short slate. There's a few plays that I'm feeling okay about. Hopefully, I think I'm going to give 3 plays. Hopefully, 2 of them will come out as winners at least.
Why 2? Why not 3, Pistol Pete?
Why not? Why not 3?
Come on.
First one that's not going to be a play, though, is Clayton Kershaw once again.
Yeah, minus what, 380 or something?
Well, at Heritage, 388.
Gotta be, I was kidding. You serious?
Yeah.
I was dead kidding. I had no clue.
At the best line you could get would be at Pinnacle, minus 365. So you got your line chopper. I've just hooked you up with minus 365 if you want it.
Oh, that sounds valuable.
Yeah. What do you think, Mike Brenner?
I'm staying off of that
Staying
one,
way
Pistol
off
Pete.
Right? Yeah, there's no way. And you know what? If gun to my head, I'd have to take Cincinnati at the plus 300
Of course,
money.
why not? I mean, throw something on there.
There's
Kershaw's
no way.
realizing their offense is not the same. He doesn't have the same support, and they're still dealing with a bunch of injuries, the Dodgers are.
Minus 360.
Yeah, that's got to be a damn near record.
All right, let's see. What else do we have? Well, let's start out with one of my picks, okay?
Let's do it.
I am going to take, now here, this is a little bit iffy. Tell me what you think about it.
Okay.
The Miami Marlins have not been hitting recently.
No, they haven't.
Is that a fluke? Are they going to turn it around? What do you think?
I think they turned it around. I definitely do. There's too much bat power, and they're starting to realize that D. Gordon impact he did have. And I talked about it first 3 weeks of the suspension. They weren't missing him. It was D. Who. Well, that's starting to catch up. But
they've scored 9 runs in the last 5 games.
Do
you think that's kind of a fluke? It's likely to turn around.
I do. I think it's got to. I think it absolutely has to.
Tampa Bay on the other side really been scoring. Is that a fluke or is that going to
I think it's a fluke that they've been scoring because it wasn't 8 days ago you and I were talking about the lack of offense they had. So I think it's cyclical. And again, Pete, it's still early in the season. Teams are working stuff out. But
well, I bet this one on the overnight line, and I'll give it here. Miami on the run line -1.
Okay.
Chen is starting for Miami. He's very reliable, reliable guy, and he's actually had a couple of excellent starts recently, so he's improving, and he's reliable. I'll take him on the -1 run line. The money line, half of that will be minus 127. That's a bookmaker line, and the -1.5 line will be
Pete pulling the trigger on number 1. I like it with confidence.
The -1.5 line will be plus 175 at DSI.
Okay, fantastic.
And you don't want to tell that what you thought in that game. You think that if the Miami struggles could continue for another game?
Maybe another game, but I think Miami's going to turn around. I think Stanton's going to do it. And I just, Don Mattingly's Don Mattingly, so it takes time. He's the last one to push any panic button, even with the bats. But 9 runs in 5 games. I saw that. That's ridiculous. So I think it's got to turn around. It's got to turn around, Pistol
At
Pete.
plus money, I'll take a shot to the -1. And then we have, Cubs and St. Louis. That's always a highly charged series.
Sure
is. Big series. Players get up for it. And
Cubbies have lost 7 of 11 games.
Yes.
7 of 11.
That will change. How much will it change?
It's got to.
Not sure.
Are they going to go Wainwright had 4. He's got 4 wins in a row. Now, one of them he was lucky to get out of and get that W. But
he's really only had 1 good start in a row. But he did have that 1 good start. Now, today is like the day of fluke or not fluke. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Fluke or not fluke.
Wainwright had 1 good start. We'll give him credit where credit is due. The question is going forward, is he going to continue that? What do you think?
No, I'm all over this one. I'm taking the Cubs. What's the money line on this?
Okay, the money line, we can give you -111 at Heritage.
That's what I'm going to take. I'm not going to do a run line on this, but what I do like is that the Cubbies lost 2 straight on the road for the first time this year, so that was uncomfortable. It doesn't feel good. I think Rizzo and Bryant are going to have a big game today, and like you said, fluke or no fluke, I just think the Cubs their little spell that they're in is absolutely going to bounce back today. I think Wainwright's going to get pounded pretty hard. Matter of fact, Pistol Pete, I'm taking the first half on that as well.
Okay.
What's the first half run line?
The first half run line. Give me a second here to get the papers.
I like that.
The first half run line for the Chicago Cubs will be. Sorry. Give me
That's
one
okay.
sec.
Take your time. You're blind, Pistol Pete. I'm not expecting you to
First
be
half
seeing
run
right
line
now.
would be plus 120.
Plus 120. Wow, I'm loving
You like
it.
that, huh?
Yep. So I'm taking the Cubbies on the first half run line plus $1.20 and the full game money line minus 111. Pistol
And this
Pete, I
game
like
is going to
that.
be one of my picks as well. Cubs on the second half. In case Wainwright I could easily see Wainwright and Lackey kind of like going inning for inning and it being 2-2 after 5. And then,
let's say 3-2 after 5 for my sake.
something
Give me
like
the
that.
Cubbies.
Something relatively close.
Another
to
thing
the
to keep
Cubs
in mind:
away.
Cardinals have lost 4 out of their last 6 home games, so the home field has not been a big advantage for them. So,
all right, so
I like it, Pistol
So
Pete.
you're on the full game. You're on the first half. I'm on the second half. I think we might sweep those 3.
Okay.
Probably
I'm
win.
liking
at
your
least 2 out
confidence
of them.
today. You
All
sounded
right.
rested.
Yeah, I like it. Now let's see. What else can we talk about?
We can talk about that apple pie. The day after his surgery, he can't find his food. He's in his refrigerator. He says to me, I pull back. I know there's a pie in there. I locate the pie.
Yeah.
I'm figuring right now I can't get a knife. I can't get a fork. So he just goes in hands
Being
deep.
crippled
Pistol
is,
Pete just starts feeding himself out of the refrigerator. That's a true
I
story.
have a lot of empathy now for the crippled of the United States. All right, one game that I'm not gonna touch, but it's an interesting game to discuss. San Diego at San Francisco.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
San Diego, of course, coming off a huge 17 inning.
You believe that?
Game.
Yeah, that's got to bode well for their confidence.
And then you got Cueto on the other side starting for San Francisco, but it's a big line.
Yeah, oof.
I'm not going to touch it.
No,
It's
I'm staying off
It's tempting to find an angle with that game one way or the other. What do you think? You have anything to
I
say about
agree.
it?
Yeah, the angle I found was stay the hell off of
Yeah.
it. But I think San Diego is just, they've had their questions with their bats, especially at home. I don't know. I'm just staying the hell off of that one, Pistol
Yeah,
Pete.
I am too. I might have a tweet on it later on, but as of right now, I'm staying off it. Why don't we go with my second pick, okay?
Okay.
Or sorry, my third pick. The second half game. It's going to be the Mets on the second half.
I had a feeling you were going to talk about
Washington.
this one. Yeah.
Well, Gonzalez very impressive. Right?
Very, very
Definitely
impressive.
getting it done. He only goes like 6 or 7 innings
Well,
sometimes.
these two pitchers just squared off last
Yes.
week, so they're going against each other again. And, Cologne he had some walk issues last time against these guys, and I think that's going to continue today. I really, really love this game. I am all over this one. I like the first half run line, and if you'll give me that number, Pistol Pete.
Washington.
Yes, for Washington. Gio Gonzalez, baby.
First half run line, you can get, minus 105.
Yeah, I
Is that
love
good
it.
enough for you?
I love it. I love
Okay.
it. First half run line, and I'm going to do the full game money line.
And we can give you Pinnacle. We can give you Pinnacle minus 142.
I love that. I think that's good value. Here it is. Washington's won 4 of 6 games,
Sure.
Pete. They're picking up some steam. They got the bats. Harper went 1-9 in the series against the Mets last week. All right, trust me, he's going to pick that up. They're going to beat these guys. I think they're going to and also the Mets are coming off that big sweep, so they're thinking, okay, how? But they lost Lucas Duda.
Yeah,
that's a big loss right there, and he's going to be out for a minute. So I think today they get overwhelmed. Matter of fact, Pistol Pete. Now I'm going to stay with where I'm at, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if Washington beats this team 3 or 4-0 today. I think Gonzalez has a fantastic game.
So you think my Mets second half play is a little bit iffy?
I'm not touching. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot.
Why is that? Tell me again.
Well, because I think Gio is totally capable of going 8 innings.
Yeah,
he could go 8, and they could put in a strong closer. Duda, and I mean this, if you notice his at-bat so far this season, first 2-3 at-bats, he warms up in the second half of games, Duda. So they're going to be missing that second half offense.
Mike Brenner, you're awesome. You do great research. I'm going to hold off on that Mets second half play.
Yeah,
I'm just going to
good
stick
deal.
with the 2 plays for today.
Talked him off the ledge because he can't see anyway.
Is there anything else that you want to share with us?
There is. There's one more I like. They got rained out yesterday. I'm liking Pittsburgh. They got Vogelsong on the mound. I'm not crazy about this guy. He's older. He's had his years. But I think he's capable of coming
the
in.
12 o'clock game.
Yeah.
Did you see a line for that?
Nope.
Okay.
Is it out yet?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is take Pittsburgh on the opener on the first half run line. So
First half run line.
Yes.
So give you the Heritage opener
Heritage.
for that
Let's
one?
go with Heritage. First half run line with Pittsburgh. All right, Vogelsong against Lyles, and Lyles is 0-4 with almost a 7 ERA against Pittsburgh. They've lost 3 or 4 overall, the Rockies. They're really struggling, and I just think, and this Jody Mercer, this shortstop for Pittsburgh, hitting the damn leather off the ball. This kid's on fire. He's 11 for 25 in a 6-game hitting streak. But Pittsburgh, they've won 2 or 3. They are the number 1 batting team in the NL with a 280 batting average. And I just think Clint Hurdle has these guys playing great baseball. They believe in themselves. My hat's off to my buddy. I used to bust tables with Frank Coonley, who's the president of the Pirates. Yeah, he used to work at my dad's restaurant. But I like it. I'm all over it. Pittsburgh,
right.
first half run line, and I'm loving it.
That
and
game,
it's going to be
I
Heritage.
didn't cap. I was going to wait till the line came out to make a decision on it.
What's the reasoning for that? Early game, no line. Figure it out. What's up, Pick?
Yeah, that sounds good. You might have a winner there. All right, so you're going to take the Heritage first half run
Heritage.
line on that one, the
On
opener.
that one.
Review your picks, Mike Brenner.
Okay, here we go. Again, Pittsburgh first half run line. It'll be the Heritage opener. I'm taking the Mets today. First half run line minus 105, and the full game money line
You mean
minus.
the Nats?
I mean the Nats. I'm
right.
sorry, Jesus. Yeah, hell. Thanks, Pistol
Yeah.
Pete. Yeah, first half run line minus 105, and the Nationals on the full game money line minus 140. And then I'm going to kill it today with the first half run line for the Cubbies. It's plus 120, and then the full game money line minus 111. So 5 quality picks, Pistol
And I'm
Pete.
on the Marlins -1, and I'm on the Cubs second half. I think it's a sign of kind of a quiet card, but I think
I like
overall
that.
we've gotten some profitable picks on this card. I have
so,
a feeling
too.
we're going to come back tomorrow, and between the two of us, we're going to have had a profitable today.
I like that. Let's see if we can get that high five.
All
See,
right.
he's back. Yeah.
And we'll be back on Tuesday for the full card tomorrow.
Let's get it done, Pirates.